I've got lines on my face that weren't there before. Got a few more aches when my boots hit the floor. Got memories that don't let go, the stories only old bros know. I've chased dreams down dead-end streets, lost more times than I'll admit. Made some bets on broken luck and paid for every one of them. I've said words I can't take back, burned a bridge or two, in fact. Thought I knew what love was worth till it left me in the dirt. I've stood tall on borrowed pride, fell hard when the truth collided. Learned the hard way what regret can do when it's staring back at you. Yeah, I've learned when to walk away, learned what not to say, learned that pride don't pay, but I'm still here anyway. I've lived long enough to know better, seen the cost of every choice, heard the sound of broken promises in the echo of my voice. I've lived long enough to know better, know the fire can burn too bright, but not enough to quit the fight, not enough to dim my light. Yeah, I've learned a thing or two, but I ain't through. I've lived long enough to know better. I've worked jobs that wore me thin, shook hands with doubt and called it friend. Watched the years roll fast and slow, watched some stay and some let go. I've held my breath in hospital halls, prayed hard against white walls, felt time freeze and moments still, felt the weight of fragile will. I've raised my glass to better days, lowered it in smoky haze, tried to drown what I couldn't face, tried to outrun my own mistakes. But you can't drink away the truth, you can't outrun your youth, you can't pretend you don't see clear when wisdom's whispering in your ear. I've lived long enough to know better, seen the cost of every choice, heard the sound of broken promises in the echo of my voice. I've lived long enough to know better, know the fire can burn too bright, but not enough to quit the fight, not enough to dim my light. Yeah, I've learned a thing or two, but I ain't through. I've lived long enough to know better. I know which roads lead nowhere fast, know some loves just never last, know when silence says enough, know when staying just gets tough. I know how it feels to lose, know the sting of bad news, know how pride can close a door that you wish you'd left open more. But I still feel that restless spark, still chase hope in the dark, still believe in one more round, still get up when I hit the ground, still trust that dawn will break, still risk a heart that aches, still lean into the unknown like it's somewhere I belong. Maybe wisdom comes with scars, maybe truth don't live in bars, maybe growing up means this, you learn what hurts but still you rest, maybe strength ain't standing still, another friend. I'll take the hit and take the bruise, take the loss and take the news, because quitting ain't in my blood. Even when it gets too much, I've lived long enough to know better, seen the cost of every choice, heard the sound of broken promises in the echo of my voice. I've lived long enough to know better, know the fire can burn too bright, but not enough to quit the fight, not enough to dim my light. Yeah, I've learned a thing or two, but I ain't through. I've lived long enough to know better. I've got miles behind my name, got lessons carved in pain, but there's still fuel in this old engine, still thunder in the rain. Yeah, I've lived long enough to know better, but not enough. Not even close to quit.